Africa is a continent full of beauty, culture, and history. It is home to some of the most beautiful people in the world. But what many people do not know is that Africa is also home to some of the most ancient and powerful civilizations in the world. One of these civilizations are the Black Israelites, a group of people who have been living in Africa for thousands of years. They are a mysterious and elusive people whose history dates back to the time of ancient Egypt. In this video, we will be revealing 9 unbelievable secrets about Black Israelites you never knew. Make sure to watch until the end to learn all about them. Before we get started, be sure to hit the like button for more videos. Let's dive right in. Number 9. Their ancestors were from the lost tribe of Manasseh. According to the Bible, the lost tribe of Manasseh were one of the 12 tribes of Israel that disappeared during the Assyrian invasion of the Kingdom of Israel in the 8th century BC. Some scholars believe that these tribes were taken captive to a land far away, but no one knew exactly where. However, DNA testing has recently revealed that the Black Israelites of Ethiopia are direct descendants of the lost tribe of Manasseh. This discovery has shocked the world, and scientists are still trying to figure out how it could be possible. It is believed that the Black Israelites were able to preserve their genetic purity by intermarrying within their own community over the centuries. This would explain why they have such a unique genetic makeup compared to other populations in Africa. The discovery of the Black Israelites' connection to the lost tribe of Manasseh has opened up a lot of questions about the history of the Jewish people. Scientists are now working hard to uncover more information about these mysterious people and their origins. With each new discovery, we learn more about the rich history and culture of the Black Israelites and their place in the world. Number 8. They were part of the ancient Egyptian civilization. The Black Israelites were an integral part of the ancient Egyptian civilization, contributing significantly to its culture, society, and economy. They lived in relative peace with the Egyptians and were often employed in important roles such as soldiers, artisans, and administrators. During the New Kingdom period, many of the Egyptian pharaohs had black African features, indicating the presence of black blood in the royal lineage. This suggests that the Black Israelites had a close relationship with the Egyptian rulers and were likely well integrated into society. Despite their contributions, the Black Israelites were often marginalized and stereotyped. As seen in the biblical account of Moses leading the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. However, archaeological evidence suggests that the story of the Exodus may have been exaggerated or entirely fabricated. Instead, the enslavement of the Black Israelites in Egypt may have been a result of the empire's expansionist policies rather than a divinely ordained punishment. Number 7. They are the original keepers of the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments are a set of religious and moral laws that were given to Moses on Mount Sinai, according to the Bible. However, recent discoveries suggest that the original version of the 10 Commandments may have been kept by the Black Israelites long before Moses' birth. According to Ethiopian tradition, the Ark of the Covenant, which is believed to contain the original 10 Commandments, is kept in the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion in Aksum. This claim is supported by the discovery of a number of ancient artifacts that date back to the time of ancient Egypt, such as tablets with ancient Hebrew inscriptions and a number of other religious artifacts. These artifacts provide evidence that the Black Israelites were the original keepers of the 10 Commandments and played a significant role in the development of early monotheism. Unfortunately, much of this evidence has been lost or destroyed over the centuries, making it difficult to verify these claims. However, there is enough evidence to suggest that the Black Israelites were an important part of the history of religion, and that they played a key role in the development of the 10 Commandments. Number 6. They were mentioned in the Quran. The Quran is the holy book of Islam, and it contains stories of prophets and people from all over the world, including the Black Israelites. In fact, the Quran mentions the Black Israelites more than 20 times, referring to them as the children of Israel or the descendants of Jacob. The Quran tells the story of how the Black Israelites were led out of slavery in Egypt by Moses and how they received the Torah on Mount Sinai. However, the Quran also tells the story of how the Black Israelites rebelled against God and made the golden calf while Moses was on Mount Sinai. As a result, God became angry and punished the Black Israelites by keeping them in the wilderness for 40 years. Despite their flaws, the Quran teaches that the Black Israelites are God's chosen people and that they have a special status in Islam. Muslims are taught to respect the Black Israelites and to learn from their mistakes. Number 5, they have a unique genetic lineage. The Black Israelites are an ancient people with a unique genetic lineage that can be traced back thousands of years. According to a study published in the American Journal of Human Genetics, the Black Israelites have a distinct genetic signature that sets them apart from other African populations. The study found that the Black Israelites have a higher percentage of genetic markers associated with the Middle East and the Mediterranean region, which suggests that they have a genetic link to the ancient Israelites mentioned in the Bible. This genetic evidence supports the claim that the Black Israelites are the descendants of the ancient Israelites who fled to Africa after the destruction of the First Temple in 586 BCE. Additionally, the Black Israelites have a higher percentage of genetic markers associated with European populations, which suggests a genetic link to the tribe of Dan, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. This genetic evidence supports the claim that the Black Israelites are the descendants of the ancient Israelites who fled to Africa after the destruction of the First Temple in 586 BCE. Overall, the genetic studies have provided valuable insights into the origins and history of the Black Israelites and their connection to the ancient Israelites. Number 4, they practiced a form of Judaism. The Black Israelites practiced a form of Judaism that differed in some ways from the mainstream Jewish tradition. For example, they kept kosher dietary laws and observed the Sabbath, but they did not circumcise their sons. They also had a different understanding of the concept of sin and salvation. In addition, they had their own unique traditions and customs that were passed down from generation to generation. One of the most significant differences between the Black Israelites and mainstream Judaism was their belief in the nature of God. The Black Israelites believed that God was one and indivisible, while mainstream Judaism developed a more complex theology that included concepts such as the Trinity. Despite these differences, the Black Israelites were still considered Jews and were accepted as such by other Jewish communities. They were able to maintain their unique traditions and customs while still adhering to the core principles of Judaism. Number 3, they are the descendants of King Solomon. According to the Bible, King Solomon had a son with a woman from Sheba, an ancient kingdom located in what is now southern Ethiopia. Some historians believe that this son was Menelik I, who is said to be the founder of the Solomonic dynasty of Ethiopia. This dynasty ruled over Ethiopia for centuries and claimed descent from both Solomon and Sheba. If this is true, then the Black Israelites of Ethiopia are the descendants of King Solomon and a direct link to the ancient Israelites. This claim is supported by a number of historical records and Ethiopian legends. However, it is important to note that these sources are often considered to be unreliable, and there is no concrete evidence to support the claim that Solomon had a son with a woman from Sheba. Regardless, the belief in their connection to Solomon has had a profound impact on the identity and culture of the Black Israelites of Ethiopia. Number 2, they have a unique language called Ge'ez. Ge'ez is a unique language spoken by the Black Israelites in Ethiopia. It is an ancient language that has been used for religious and literary purposes for centuries. Ge'ez is related to other Afro-Asiatic languages, but it is believed to be a separate branch of the family tree. The language is written in a unique script that is similar to other ancient scripts, such as Aramaic and Hebrew. Ge'ez has a long history and was used by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church for centuries. It was the official language of the church until the 1960s, when it was replaced by Amharic. Despite its status as a dead language, Ge'ez is still revered by the Black Israelites and is used in religious ceremonies and rituals. Its unique script and grammar make it a fascinating language and an important part of the cultural heritage of the Black Israelites. Number 1. They have been fighting to preserve their culture and identity. The Black Israelites have faced a great deal of adversity throughout history, but they have never given up on their culture and identity. They have fought against oppression and discrimination to preserve their traditions and way of life. Despite the challenges they have faced, the Black Israelites have been successful in maintaining their cultural and religious practices. They have done this through education, community involvement, and the preservation of their language and customs. The Black Israelites are an inspiration to all who fight for social justice and equality. Their story is a reminder that no matter how difficult the struggle may be, it is always possible to preserve one's culture and identity. By learning about the Black Israelites and their history, we can better understand the importance of fighting for social justice and equality for all. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like button for more videos. Until next time.